Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders carryon Locke here in the channel. Now, whilst for MAP's directness towards the Lair of Chaos, we are saving that for finale. Instead, today we have 2 of the 5 adventure pack levels we're tackling here in the Skylanders Imaginators as we enter into the almost, emphasis on the word almost there, almost final episode of the series. We have 3 more to go until carryon is completed, and with the cast we have remaining, I have no doubt in my mind that the ending of this game and reaching the credits is going to be an achievable task. But then again, who's to say that Enchanted Elven Forest, which we're going to be tackling in a second. But first things first, we have Griffin Park Observatory that could wipe out our entire cast here. Okay, so here we are in Griffin Park Observatory, and you no doubt have noticed that I'm in a different setting compared to the previous episodes. In fact, the previous episodes were recorded months back, so hopefully I maintain continuity here and don't accidentally play as any Skylanders that got killed off in previous episodes, because frankly I don't even remember previous episodes, and I haven't edited them yet either to refresh things in my brain. I kind of just wanted to, I don't know, hit that record button and start getting back into the series again, especially with only 3 episodes to go. This session's going to take me at most 2 hours to finish, and then the carryon Locke will be a series I have in the bag, at least recording things wise. From there I just need to finish editing the few episodes I have left. Speaking of left, let's go left, because I can. We have to collect enough eggs before we can leave this monstrosity of a level, and I don't use that term lightly. This level is horrendous. Cannot wait to get it over and with. Callie, shut up, I can't even listen to you right now because as you can tell I have no headphones in, and so naturally I have no game audio, because if I did it would echo in the background, which is inconvenient. But regardless, I have a change up in setting because I'm filming this in my apartment. I found a decent enough angle to work with, so now you have my wardrobe and the door leading into my bathroom behind me. It's not much better than the regular view you get at the house, because you also have my wardrobe behind me in set view. We have the earth element, so it's time for a little bit of scorpage, because he's fast. So with him, I can get this level over with more quickly, and that sounds perfect to me. Oh, let's be rolling all through. My controls even vibrate a long way, so I get the controller vibrations without any of the game audio. Is it weird? Absolutely. Are we going to deal with it? Yes, because I sacrifice my immersion in the game for the sake of bringing you higher quality audio, and the fact that the gameplay audio will not echo. So I have made sacrifices for the good of all of you, and that is purely out of the kindness of my heart. You're welcome. Now die before you kill a Scorp, because that would be very inconvenient. I need to go fast. Well, isn't that just a shame? So let's swap from Scorp back to an air character. Let's let Thunderbolt shine for a bit, shall we? I'm going to place him on the portal there. He almost fell over instantly. He's not exactly a figurine that has a centre of balance there, mind you. Die! Die some more. I mean, even take my tornadoes to face. My tornadoes are badass. Boom! I mean, that jumping attack isn't quite what it used to be, unfortunately. I think Thunderbolt's knees have kind of given up, hence the lack of his jumping strength. Even though Thunderbolt doesn't have any knees, so that statement made no sense whatsoever. Much like the world of Skylanders, because as we all know with Skylanders, the first thing developers do was take logic and physics and throw it out of the window. Speaking of which, that's my window, which is why you see the little glare, because the curtains can only cover up so much of the sunlight. I'm recording this in the middle of the day on a Monday, because yes, whilst my apartment has no soundproofing whatsoever, because my, I want to say roommates, they're just more so people who live in the same building as me, so all of those people, they're at work right now, because unfortunately, as much as we hate it, we got to go out and earn money for a living, because then we can go out, earn money, and spend that money on things that we actually want to do. It is impossible to do that without having beforehand actually earn the money along the way. Boom, let's take out them chompies right now, them chompies that I paid way too much money to digitally take out with my mashing of the buttons. In fact, this whole scenario right now must have cost me at least £100 because Thunderbolt doesn't come cheap, and Skylanders Imaginators on the PlayStation 4 even more so. But you know what? It was worth every penny because I did say earlier, I go out, I work, doing stuff that I don't want to do, so then I can earn money to afford stuff, to do stuff that I do want to do. And one of those things is Skylanders. So being able to afford this is brought to us by my job. Huge shout out to my job, I guess. And my parents too. Before I had the job, they were kind of, you know, footing the bills for me as a child, given that children do not earn money. And wherever they do, it is highly unethical. To an extent, of course. Most 16-year-olds will have a job, and they are still considered minors. So those children... yeah, so long as they are comfortable, qualified, and perform the job ethically, I have no problems whatsoever with that. I mean, at the end of the day, I was earning from the age of 16. Boom! Let's grab that chest right now. But I wasn't doing anything in my factory that legally I could do. So I wasn't constructing any controllers because that required the use of machinery and sharp tools. That was all 18 plus only. I was never allowed access to any of that. My first job was testing video game controllers. The one specifically made custom by Scuff Gaming. So very humble beginnings, I know. Yeah, I had that job all the way up till 2020 it was, yes. And the money I earned from that was how I came about completing my Skylanders collection. I need another egg! Where's a good egg when you need it? Ow. Well, it was not there. I'll tell you where the egg is not. I can't head into the cave without a torch, so I suppose I might have to come back here to see what eggs I can find. Bamboo bridge for the win, oh yeah. Okay, luckily we still have our wooden bridge back here also. Thunderbolt, why you've got to be so slow, man? I wish I was playing a Scorp right now, because Scorp would get through this so much more quickly, it's not even funny. How about we take this bridge and plop it right over there. Take us off the long way, because we can. Just look at that sweet face right there. Aww. Take a selfie. I mean, as much as I want to stand here staring into Thunderbolt's eyes all day, it's not very productive now, is it? So, egg? Yes, we got one! So that's the 5th one we needed. Watch my eyes. Watch as I die inside. That's this level. That's what this level does to you. This level, it breaks you. Okay, this level has broken previously unbreakable men. That is just the scale in which this level brings out its tediousness. And that's not a word I use lightly. So let's continue to get out of here. Hopefully the area will change soon, not only because Thunderbolt was slow, but also because he has 400 health, and in this game that is not much. Apparently I can't even fucking platform right now. Jeez, pardon my French a little bit. Or should I say a pardon? Because, you know, that's how the French say it with the accent and all that. The joke wasn't funny, Igknight, just let it go. Okay, just let it go. Boom. Pop it in there. Sure, it's a good thing I don't have anyone like to listen in on this right now from outside that door that has no soundproof in whatsoever, because they will probably be thinking to themselves, okay, so an absolute freak lives next door. Here we go. Continuing to talk to myself. Let's go grinding. On the railing we go. I'm not. No wonder why I gave up filming this halfway through. This is Griffin Park Observatory for you. I will, however, be taking that, even though the treasure goes to waste, because Thunderbolt here is already maxed out on treasure. Now, if I wind up losing a Skylanders to this garbage-ass level, I'm going to be very, very upset. Might even be disappointed. So disappointed, in fact, that perhaps my day shall be ruined. But enough of the memes, as glorious as the memes are. Where are ones we haven't been to yet? Ah, that one looks about right. Once again, I am not going to apologise for that show. I'm going to give you a hair flick over. Because at the end of the day, I've got all this hair to work with. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So let's pop on out again. Man, I miss game audio. I noticed it already, but I'm not wearing headphones because I didn't bring them with me. They're at my house at the moment, not my apartment. Huge difference. Life. So, the quickest life Skylander to get us through this as quickly and painlessly as possible is your boy High Five over here, whom hopefully wasn't killed off in a previous episode. I don't remember him being, so hopefully this maintains continuity. And if not, I get to cut this bit out of the video. So if you're watching this, it means High Five did not die previously. And if I cut this out of the video, I guess you're welcome. Let's go and Park Observatory for bed. I cannot emphasize this enough. Let's finish the puzzle. There we go. I don't even know why this has an arrow attached to it. You can't even move it because the block behind it is unmaneuverable, which makes that block inaccessible and therefore immovable. Also, I want the glorious hammer. Don't mind if we do. Okay, can I complete this puzzle uniting all the gems is a question. I want to unite the gems. Oh yes. Which seems like a task easy said than done apparently. I'm not doing this particularly well, am I? What if I got the gems on the other side of my fella? Which I can't seem to do actually. Yeah, let's get you up there. Well, actually we've kind of done this, done it that way already, and that didn't work the first time, so doing it over and over again, expecting a different result every time is very much dictionary definition of insanity. I'm trying to get those gems at the bottom on the left hand side of my gremlin, but I can't quite figure out how that's done exactly, because by doing that I should be able to break the other layers and then bring the gems together. Let's say it's actually the process of doing that, which is proving challenging enough to where I might as well just complete the puzzle and be done with it already. I think I've suffered enough. Oh, it's a deep dark cave in the deep dark woods. I'm starting to sound like some sort of Gruffalo book or something. I don't know, it's been years since I've read Gruffalo. Woo! I missed the times in Swap Force where I could look through the telescope and find treasure. But them fellas didn't stand a chance, not when I have projectiles. Yeah, don't expect High Five to be good. Okay, this is his one opportunity to shine. Okay, ow! That was rude. What did you do that for? There's no need. Die. I said die. That's not what death looks like. Senseis are stronger here, but we have no sensei, so it looks like we get to remain as High Five a little bit longer, and I'm okay with that, because not having any senseis means I also have no means of which to tackle the battle gong. And battle gongs, that is precisely how you lose Skylanders in Nightmare runs. Ow. Okay, let's get out of there before I get hit some more, because that would be very inconvenient. Ow. Speaking of which, at least now they're dead, so let's get out of here. Luckily, Poe does not say that when he goes to skadoosh his enemies, because that would be a very cringe thing to say, rather than skadoosh. Skadoosh doesn't quite work as well. Magic is strong here, so it's time for double trouble. Final remaining Magic Skylander. In fact, we only have one Undead Skylander left as well. Magic just had really poor luck at the beginning of the Locke, which kind of had a carried on effect moving forward, and then they started to make quite a bit of a comeback in the later games until obviously this game happened, and for some reason just really it felt like screwing over the magic element. So Enigma and Deja Vu, it didn't last very long, and Spyro was never going to last very long, let's be honest here. I mean, he's a mini, so he got nerfed as a miniaturized version that was nerfed once already. Freaking minis are useless, man. Can I just skip this section, this combat even? Ow! I really wish I could, but that seemed like a task easier than done. My projectiles are not quite working out for me right now, so let's maintain my distance, take advantage of my doubles. Well, I would love to, but my doubles are just not doubling, it seems. Food? Anyone got some food when I need it? Because you see, the beam doesn't extend longer than their shockwave, which is a problem. And it's taken a very, very long time to kill these guys, because, you know, this is Imaginators with cores. I'm nowhere near leveling up. That is a shame. That would have been a very, very clutch moment. If only I had CC trouble right now where the beam could split between these enemies, that would kill them off at least a little bit more quickly. But yeah, Slow Steady wins race in this one. I have not much choice in the matter. I need you all to die. I'm not quite having as much an easier time with this as I was for magic realm using my bombs to my advantage. Ooh, that's one of the 5 eggs. Sweet. Dying. I'm asking nicely. Okay, cool. Now it's just these guys who are of the biggest pain because of their shock waves. Like that. You see what I mean? Pain. Yeah, take my doubles to the face, sucker. Okay, now's the time to take advantage. Well, I would say take advantage, but he's dead already, so there's nothing else to take advantage over. So close to level up, though. Okay, Sheep, do us a favour and start munching now so I can get this over with already. Munch! Faster! I don't think I'm asking for much. I know for a fact that if I was a Sheep right now, I would have been straight through it, because, you know, I'm a hungry fella, so I'm sure that would definitely translate over to me becoming a Sheep as well. Ultimate! Here we go. We got the perfect shoulders. It's duplicates. We get to boost its stats. Very nice indeed. Boom! Room. Now give me that grind rail right now. Okay, I went on ahead and skipped to the grind rail section over here. Every second less spent in Griffin Park Observatory is a blessed second that luckily you don't need to get it back because you never wasted the second on the garbage level to begin with. You know when you've watched a bad movie and you just wish that you could have those 90 minutes of your life back? Well, what if you just didn't watch that movie to begin with? Now you don't have any time you've lost to wish back for in the first place. I am scared. I am very much scared. We're going to get the hell out of here. Woo! Too close to call. I repeat, too close to call. Can I go back here and get rid of a bridge while he's on top of it? No, I can't. I can't just have him plummet to his death and cheese a victory out of that. That's just asking too much, apparently. So, where is the one location we are yet to have visited? Into the sites we go. It will be this one. This is where the game is directing us. So off we go again. Oh, can't you just tell from excitement in my voice how poked I am for the rest of this level? And I'll tell you what, at this rate, if High Five wasn't dead before, he is about to be, unless the element of the area changes, which I'm sincerely hoping it does. I know light is coming up, so when that happens, because Astro Blast was defeated in the Abandoned Amusement Park level, we'll be unable to swap out. But luckily for us, water is stronger here, which means this is what we have the elites for. When in doubt, go for the elites. Might as well be the motto of this here series. Into the tunnel thingamabob we go. Oh, we have crystal things I can destroy. Ooh, don't mind if we do. And treasure, don't mind if we do. Ah, there's a lot of treasure right there. Certainly do not mind if we do. Hopefully I can gather up enough treasure to change my upgrade pathway. Because Gilgrunt is much better than the other pathway. Even though this pathway is a lot more maneuverable and a lot more quicker. And it does have more variety in attacks, so this is definitely the more interesting pathway. It's just not the most effective in combat compared to the other pathway that is. And everyone upgrades his harpoon attacks because he becomes a mushroom character on the same vein as Trick Happy. Why did they give us 3 mushroom characters in the Spice Magic Star Pack? Like seriously, 32 characters, and they give us definitely some of the most fun amongst the cast of the original 32, but certainly not the most intricate. But then again, they don't want to alienate like kids. If you gave them a really intricate, hard to play character like Tornado or Prison Break in Starter Pack, they're just going to lose interest in the game and get you know, get frustrated with the skill ceiling. I suppose those characters do project. Let's push that right there. But I don't think Skylanders multi-generational in the fact that you can pick up and play it at any age and have an absolute blast with it. You know, your parents can play for more intricate, difficult characters like Prison Break and Tornado, whereas for kids, they could just play Trick Happy and literally all you need to do to win is push one button. Over and 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 over again. Just with a lot more overs. I just kind of got tired of saying it over and over again, ironically. Let's take out these crystals, they deserved it for looking at me funny, no reason. Don't shoot me! Even though I'm shooting you, but still, it's rude when you shoot me, but the way around is totally fine. Oh, we'll talk about double standards. Okay, here we go, let's take them out. Wow, this is a lot of enemies right now. Luckily for me, I have an infinite hose, of which there's nothing they can do about it. And they're dealing damage to me, not that it matters, because I'm, like, you know, too busy just tanking their hits, because I have so much health to go around. Look at me, I'm completely unfazed. Anchor! Boom! Oh, I missed. Unfazed! In fact, that one I even shielded, so I didn't even take damage from that hit there in the end. Okay. Boom! Anchor. I'm just blind firing my anchor. I think it hit him, whether it dealt damage or not, because I'm not sure if this game deals damage to enemies when the enemy is off screen when the attack lands. The game probably is as janky as that, because this is Imaginators. It's not exactly what you would call a polished title. Here I am holding the triangle button. I didn't need to do. Oh! That was a bit of an overkill just for a tiny bug right there. But yeah, let's get out of here. Almost I can, and still somewhat have my sanity intact. Back to Thunderbolt, but luckily for us this level is coming to an end. So I think he can deal with a minute amount of combat that remains. At least I sure hope he can now that I've said that. It would be embarrassing if he couldn't now that I've said that. I could take a selfie, but I've got a selfie of this fella's cheeky smile as it is. Where's our final nest? There we go. Let's get out of here, man. We've completed the level objectives. The only things you need to complete in order for the level to be finished. So by all dictionary definitions, this level is finished. I'm going to skip over your necessary students if I could, but the game isn't letting me. Video game, why? I don't need to watch this. You've made me suffer long enough. Just let me get out of the level. Oh, I've never wanted to finish the Skylanders level more in my entire life. That's really saying something. Because there are some garbage levels in this game, but none of said garbage levels compare to this one. Here we go. And yet it's still somehow better than the Magic Realm. This game just has such a large concentration of all of the franchise's worst levels. And even the best levels in this game tend to pale in comparison to the best levels in the other Skylanders game. Hell, the best levels in this game tend to pale to some of the mediocre levels in the other games. I think fucking Golden Desert is better than half the levels in this game. And this is Golden Desert we're talking about. If it's not Golden Desert even, instant S tier level. That's what I deem an instant S tier level. Anything that isn't the Golden Desert. So without further ado, let's exit the Griffin Park Observatory. Okay, I went ahead and skipped directly to the start of Enchanted Elfin Forest here, where we have these little minion annoying dudes that apparently I can pounce upon with Thunderbolt's primary attack. Interesting to know that it is. So, without further ado, Smith Boom on the other hand is required, granted that, or given, should I say, that life is stronger here, so therefore must repel to a Skylander corresponding to the element of the area. Can't get into the element of the area just once more. We're like almost 60 episodes in at this point. Surely I have no more need to explain rules further past this point. But yet here I am doing so anyway. I felt like presenting you with that favour because I'm a nice guy like that, you know. So here we are with Air. We're straight back to Air again. Apparently the game just really wants to see more Thunderbolt, but we're going with Smith Boom for these live sections because we're actually saving Bumble Blast for arguably the hardest live sections in the game. Those being for Chaos's Lair sections. Now originally my plan was to go through Thumpa Islands and Lair of Chaos as part of the finale to the series. Instead, in the penultimate episode, we're going to go through Thumpa Islands and the Cursed Tiki Temple. We're going to save Lost Imaginite Mines for the final episode of the series. After all, it's the final Skylanders level, so it's only fitting that we play it for the final episode of Skylanders Carryon Locke. Final level, final episode will definitely bring about a feeling of finality to it, which I'm pretty sure is word, but if it wasn't, it is now because I said so. Back to Smith Boom it is. I really hate it when levels just keep swapping elements left, right and centre rather than just letting me enjoy the moment with any given one Skylander. You know, instead it's back and forth and back and forth and back and BOOM! Oh, that's what we're talking about. Luckily for us, we are A-okay with this because Smith Boom is a badass. As we've been proving ever since Giants, one of the few Skylanders to make it all the way from Giants. Life, actually, after Spice Adventure, never even got a single Spice Adventure representative, nor a Giants representative after Giants. It's mostly been Swap Force characters. Or should I say more accurately, it's mostly been the Swap Force characters being killed off. Oh dear. The only other live Skylanders we got was obviously High Five for Trap Team. And then yeah, we got 3 of the 4 Skylanders for the life element, that is, and only one of them still remains. I chalked it up to a combination of me being bad at the video game and bad luck. Mostly me being bad at the video game though. I failed to push the be good at video game button on numerous occasions. I did, not with Smith Boom though, but then again with Smith Boom, he is a be good at video game button. Okay, it's practically impossible to play bad with this character. He is basically indestructible, though let's not test it theory by standing still and just letting the enemies hit me. I don't think that's a very efficient use of our power. With great power comes great responsibility, all that jazz. He's out of here. Oh, but there's still enemies on the screen! Oh, never mind. There was still enemies on the screen. Emphasis on was. Let's put out these fires. Oh, the game really just had to flaunt fire in my face, didn't it? It knows what it did. It killed off our last 5 representatives, and we don't need life, undead, and all the other elements following suit. Okay, fire and light are the only characters where every representative has been wiped out. Even Darkster remains, and it had half representatives that fired. But unfortunately, fire, trap team happened, and after trap team we just kept losing more and more of them. Okay, fire has it tough in this franchise. This franchise just has it out of a fire element in its entirety, and we can skip this. Low risk, high reward and all that. Oh man, not the box guy. Frickin' box guy. I could deal without the box guy. He's just full of content trying to, you know, pad out the runtime of this level. Anyway, Magic is actually stronger here, as it would turn out. So let's get Double Trouble back onto the portal, as he was earlier, given that he is the final representative of the Magic element. Let's try not to lose him here. Emphasis on try. Where Magic had it just about as bad a look from random name picker as Live did, because all 4 Spyro Adventure characters were chosen. And the other 2 were from Trap Team. All the other games from the Magic Element, they were like, nah, bro. Okay, let's watch out for them. I've got to finish destroying these boxes. Ow. Ow. Where's the last box? I want to destroy it so I can be done with this. Sweet, we're done with this. And all he has to offer for my sacrifice is a freaking diamond. Get out of here, box guy. He's literally out here trying to kill me. I have no health remaining. Thank goodness we can just bypass these guys. That was too close for comfort, to say the least. We're blinking red. Not that I can hear it. Then again, the game audio could be on, and I still will struggle to hear it. I'm practically deaf. So let's get that pushed into place, and then let's swap out for the life before that guy finishes off what's left, what's remaining of Double Trouble's health bar. Boom! Smith Boom gets boomed into the game, you know, thanks to me. So I'm down off portal right now, you probably heard it in the background. Yes, that's usually what happens when you make a noise. The noise gets heard. Oh, watch out. Yeah, that's the difference between noise and sound, I guess. Sound is what you perceive, and a noise is what's been generated, no matter what, whether there is someone around to hear it. Regardless of whether there's someone around to hear it. That's why if a tree falls in a forest and there's no one around to hear it, it certainly made a noise. That's not a sound, however. No one was around to perceive said noise. To perceive it, so the signals went from your ears to your brain, hence hearing for noise that was generated. Now I'm just making noise, okay? I'm blowing noise, I'm blowing hot air out of my mouth, which just so happens to be sound waves or signals that you can then perceive for yourself. You know, send those signals from your ears to your brain. Too much science, okay? This is Skylanders right here. There is no science. I really got to be careful not to die to a fucking grind section right now. Oh, I thought that was a hazard for some reason. Please give me literally an over element and not a cutscene. I could not care less for a cutscene right now. And whatever happened to literally any element other than life? Okay, game, this is cruel at this point. Okay, let's try and take these guys out. It would be fine if I was a life sensei, because, you know, the life sensei is a badass. But no, the game cared not for generating those for me. Cherry! I need it. I need it! Okay, cool. This combat does not look skippable, unfortunately, so we're going to have to finish these guys off by the looks of things. Okay, watch out for a shockwave, which we can do quite easily because I can run away and then launch off all of my projectiles from far. I know, right? Very efficient. Because it means that I'm defeating enemies whilst not getting defeated myself. In fact, the very dictionary definition of efficient. And that guy changed his attack pattern midway through his animation. Okay, that's not how it works. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's just the jankiness of this game for you. Because the animation doesn't even look good. Like, seriously, they sacrificed a good-looking game to make the enemies as cheap as possible. Make you want to swap out for senseis that can just obliterate them before anything frustrating happens. Now spend money and buy our new senseis. You know you want to. Okay, here we go. Watch out for the shockwave, which we did. Yeah, you mean. I mean, Imaginators has one of the smallest rosters of any Skylanders game, and yet it still turns out to be one of the most expensive Skylanders games out there. You'd think with figurines being newer, they'd be like more accessible. You'd think wrong! I mean, this game is almost 10 years old now, though, let's not forget. And man, does that make me feel old, this game being almost 10 years old. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, here we go, watch out. Oh man, I was really hoping to take him out before he entered his indestructible phase, but apparently I was asking too much. I need more of these fellas to die. From afar. Okay, no idea how I'm not dead, but we take those. That is money and not food. I'd rather have food right now. Then again, I think pretty much anyone would rather have food than money, because food is a survival necessity. Money is not. Money only becomes a survival necessity because money is the only means in which we can get food. Unless you want to go out into the hoods or woods and hunt down the meat yourself. But, you know, to garner tools for that. It also costs money. Everything is money, okay? It's as they say, money makes the world go round. Now where's this fool for me to kill? There he is! We found him again, not to worry. Okay, let's try not to die to a shockwave. That'd be great, not dying. Okay, here we go, take him out some more. Die, 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 die. I'm not asking for much, just your death. Yep, nope, not asking for much. Okay, take him out some more. Yeah, that's it, follow me. Take my freaking volley shots to the face. They're explodey volley shot mushrooms, because why not? This guy is very mushroom themed, in case you didn't notice. I mean, it is subtle for mushroom theming. Stealth Elf, shut up and let me finish this level already. I'm on the edge of my seat knowing if Smith Boom lives or dies. So, what do we have here? Epic! It's a Nova Rod. There's a duplicate, we get boosted stats. Don't mind if we do. Do not mind if we do. Element change. Well, I have a feeling this might be an element change to fire. Well, I have no representatives of which to swap out for. Looks like we get to remain in Smith Boom a little while longer. And for that I mean, at this point, it is basically until he dies. Oh, I forgot how jank these trampolines are. You got to be right in the middle of them in order for them to actually bounce you for some reason. Oh yeah, and let's not forget I also need to push something into place. And now I've glitched the game out. Oh, okay, we're back somewhat. Where's the thing that needs to push in the counterweight?
One eternity later.
Okay, so we're back, and the element of the area here is actually water. So let's go ahead and swap out for Gilgrun, our Eon's Elite. Once again, when in doubt, go for the Elite. I mean, I suppose we could have gone with Rubble Buckler or Wash Charge. But nah, why would I do that when instead I have Hose, which apparently does nothing, which makes no sense whatsoever. And also, why is it Petrified Fire rather than just regular fire? Did they explain this on the level? Was I not paying attention? Wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, I want more of the Sweet Glorious Treasure because again, with enough of that good stuff, we can change this upgrade. Okay, let's grab you. Because that's something we put it on, don't mind if we do. Now, where's the bucket? Because apparently a bucket of water is completely different than a hose of water.
That makes sense to me.
Thank you for that, Patrick. Thank you very much. By that I mean not really. Okay, do we have to put out all of the fires? Well, that would seem to be the case rather than just for bench ones, because nothing's happening and I've put out all the benches already. Why is it just random benches? Like, the way they played these benches just seems like a random assortment of wood. And why are there even wooden benches in a forest? Isn't that a little bit insensitive, putting it next to trees where the wood would have came from originally? Like, that's a corpse of a tree in a forest with living trees. Yeah, that is insensitive, no doubt. It'd be like a human walking through and seeing, you know, benches in a monument to mankind made of mankind. Let's get that image out of our heads, that grotesque image, and let's push these blocks into place where life is stronger here. And I am not swapping him back to Smith Boom. You can forget that crap. This is what we have the high five for. I just dropped my Thunderbolt. Hopefully that didn't damage it, because of all of the Skylanders currently assorted on my desk in front of me. Thunderbolt is definitely one of the more expensive ones. So yes, I am crossing my fingers, hoping not to have damaged him right now. Cross my fingers, hope to die. Don't tell me I just softlock myself. High five! Jump out of a frickin' hole. Here I was trying to take a shortcut and it cost me all those precious seconds. I hate my life. My life. I mean, my Skylander of the life element currently on the portal of power. I'm not going to apologise for that joke. I never do. So let's push that out of place. Here we go. Sweet, and now I can platform. Though then again, this is high five talking about here, is platforming skills are that they have something to be decided, shall we say, and that's putting it kindly. Let's get out of here. Boom, take them out. And now we can continue. This is what we have railings for, with challenges that I could not care less as to whether I won or lost. Ah! I could, however, worry more so about the hazard that would definitely kill me off if I take any more of them to the face. That was dumb. Okay, so let's focus on not dying rather than gathering few light chunks. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Okay, good. Okay, sweet. Yes, we like that. I like this plan. Plan where I don't die. Funny how I like that one of all of my plans. It's my most likable plan. Jump. Jump. Jump some more, yeah. Oh man, what was the point of that water section? Just to interlude between different life sections. Oh, of course, since these are stronger here. Why wouldn't they be? Forget being able to swap out for another Skylander. This is a fire section all over again. The game just really wants me to play as life Skylanders and nothing but in this level, it would seem. So let's get out of here. Luckily, for one advantage of me not having a sensei is that the battle gongs are inaccessible to me, so I could not set that challenge for myself even if I wanted to. Is this a tech section? Please, for the love of God, tell me it's a tech section, because the quicker I get high five off the portal, the better. I was correct, it's a tech section. Let's go with Wash Charge. We could have gone with him for the water section, I just didn't. Because we're going with him now, because he has something the other tech Skylanders do not have, which is a speed button. Oh yes, I like that a lot. Watch out for all these here spikes. Oh, they're sharp. Watch out for the spikes again. Not the spikes. Anything but the spikes. What did I just hit that for? What did that do for me? Go. Boost. Yeah, sweet. I couldn't care less about these gems. I just want to get out of here unscathed, to be frank. Okay, here we go. Watch out for the spikes again. And now, sweet. Door that's open. No need for a counterweight. Those are my favourite kind of doors. Boom. Boom. And we shake it through. Oh, wow. I like that. Let's do that some more. Maybe get him off the edge this time. Oh, or we could just jump off the edge by his own accord. That's okay with me. How much knockback? So much knockback. Actually. Thank you. Charge bottom half. Oh, this is great. I love cheese. And that's going to kill them both. Oh, no, never mind. I lied. Boom! Ghost ship! Now that's gonna get him. And it barely takes any time to charge the load. That's what's so great about it. Can we get out of here already? Yes. Yes, we can. This has caused a very peculiar gameplay angle by charging and then going straight into the rail without letting go of the charge. Was charged with the charge attack. Love how that so poetically came into fruition. But yeah, another thing jank about this game. Why am I not surprised? Water is stronger here, so we get to remain as wash charge, given that they are half water. Therefore, representing the current element of the area. Okay, sweet. That's been doused. Are we done here? No, we're not. Actually, that bench is still on fire. Again, making a bench and placing it in a forest surrounded by woods when it's a wooden bench made out of a tree. You have living trees around, and they have benches, which is the corpses of the trees. This is getting too dark. We need to move on. This is a Skylanders game, okay? It's supposed to be family friendly, and whilst the game itself is family friendly, the commentary is not. We have been saying this since day one. You were warned several times. I really like the lighting in this apartment. Wow. I mean, here I was thinking my apartment would be an awful environment to film, and my apartment just had to prove me wrong, didn't ya, old boy? Probably shouldn't have done that. It's a rented wardrobe, so I don't want to have to foot the bill for it. Okay, let's shoot. Yes, if you rent an apartment, respect it, because you don't lawfully own it. You're just, you know, having it as a temporary workspace. Because yes, I do in fact plan on not living in an apartment my entire life, regardless of whether I have relationship status or not. At some point, I want my own house. Woo, let's be grinding. After I accidentally speak to Grandmaster Camouflage a second time. Did not mean to do that. Oh! Really should have been paying more attention to the video game. Really? Okay, that hitbox makes sense. But the first time I jumped too late, and then the second time was overcompensating. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that then. Thank God. Get out of here! Charge! Bottom half! Woo! Okay, water cannon for the wind time, yeah. Take it out. Get out of here, man. Get off my screen. Oh, yeah. Well, it would help if I could aim first. Okay, here we go. Let's douse that flame. Got it. So now we got another grind section, which went so well the first time. I'm telling you, this is how I die. Especially when these attacks seemingly come out of nowhere. No thanks to the camera angles. Okay, watch out for you. And for you. And for you. Oh, I really thought I was going to land that hit then. Okay, can I magnetize? Even though it makes no sense that I can magnetize any of these enemies to begin with. No, I can't magnet with these guys. That's a shame. Can I bubble them at least? No, I can't bubble them. Can't magnetize them. I can't really do anything with them. Oh no, I can bubble them. I just didn't hit the guy before, apparently. Ow! Oh, that was a lot of damage. Very inconvenient. I really don't want to die here. Not good that would be, in case that isn't clear. Die. Thank you. Get out of here. Or not, I guess. You know, whatever you want. Okay, cool, he's dead, which is good because he was probably about to start up an attack animation and kill me, so it's a good thing I got that final strike in first. It's like a conversation. It's not about how long it lasts or who's winning the argument. It's whoever gets the last word in. Okay. Let's go. Get him! Get him! Everyone knows that if I like scream whisper it, then it gets them more quickly. That's just how it works. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, man, and I'm feeling good about it. Okay, let's get out of here, I guess. No, we got to wait for the thing to be destroyed first, and then the guiding rail gets unlocked for us. Okay. Oh! There's no things for me to jump over, at least. Now it's just a boss. Just a boss with 109 health to go. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I could run out of my hour of my PlayStation 5 screen recording is what could go wrong. Great. I forgot that it has a limit of an hour. That's how long it is since the last time I recorded. Boom! Attack it good. Yeah, water. Water is weakness, given that it's made of fire. Angry mutant tree that they couldn't come up with a more original name for. I wonder how many brain cells it took to come up with that. Oh boy, this is a lot of fellas. Okay, magnet time. Yeet him off the edge. Magnet time. Yeet him off the edge. Magnet time. I said magnet time. Magnet time! How many times do I have to say magnet time before it's actually magnet time? Yeet! Wait for it. Yeet! Oh, I love a good bit of cheese. Okay, let's watch out for the tree though. The tree I don't quite adore as much. Boom! Take my bubble gun to the face, even though my sword is far more effective, so we're going to be using that from now on. Die, 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 die. Thank you! As you shall receive. Very difficult to receive without having asked beforehand, because nobody knows you wish to receive without asking beforehand. Okay, here we go. Let's take him out some more. Yes, bubble power. Just got to be careful not to get hit anymore, because I do not have much health to go around. Ow! And just like that, I have gone from having little health to no health whatsoever. Was charge has been defeated and therefore cannot be used throughout the remainder of the lock. Not that there's much lock left to remain. Okay, seeing as water is still stronger here, our wisest choice would be to go for Eon's Late Gilroy, because when in doubt, you got to go with the elites, really. Plus, our only other remaining water Skylander is Rubble Buckler, and do I think Rubble Buckler can get out of this alive? In a word, no. As the meme just stated. Let's take them out. Anchor! Oh, I really hope that would hit both of them. Yes, that got them both. Haha. Thank you for might of penetration. Rather convenient. That's might. Rather convenient indeed. Okay. Let's wait for it to attack. Oh, you're done, son! This is what I have two fingers for, so I can be even more powerful with my hose, because I keep mashing explosive sea creatures at the same time as dealing damage with the powerhouse hose, I think it's called. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, watch out for trees. Watch out for trees. I need you to die some more. Ow. That's ow. Actually, no, that's not ow because I shielded it like a champ. Die, 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 die. I might as well just stand here and tank the hits. Like, let's be honest here. Gorgon has plenty enough health to go around. I'd rather just kill these guys quickly. And that's exactly what this is doing. I stand here unfazed by your weakness. Let's take him out. I didn't even realise this guy has a health bar. How bad is that? My observation skills definitely have something to be desired, much like High Five's platform skills. Okay. And we can finally douse that flame. Again, my hose completely ineffective, but bucket of water. I don't know what they put in that water, okay, but they put some good stuff, that's for sure. Whatever's in that water, I want some. Formerly Angry Mutant Tree. I wonder how many brands of stuff to come up with that. I mean, that's the thing's name. Formerly Angry Mutant Tree. I would hate to be born with that name. If I was born with that name, I'd be suing my parents. And that's right out of a womb. But that being said and done, this episode right here is coming to an end. So let's roll with an outro without further ado. Thank you so much for watching through to the end of this video. I deeply appreciate every last one of you, since it's viewers such as yourself which make these videos possible, and I couldn't do it without all of your unwavering support. If you enjoyed what you just saw, you can click on screen now to watch either my most recent video or a video picked out specifically just for you. You can also access the entire playlist for the video you just watched, I'll be seeing you in the next video, but until that moment arises, peace!